Hello, hello, and welcome to the 10-minute challenge where we don't need any equipment today, just our body weight, and we're really going to concentrate on very functional movements, and we're going to build up on a little bit of the last few workouts we did last week. So we're going to start with our feet shoulder width apart in your squat position. Today you're going to reach your hands over your head. You're going to have a nice long lever from your head down to your feet, and then you're going to sit down and up. Whereas last week we were just using our legs. Today we're making it a little more challenging with our upper body as well. All right, let us get to it. Feet on the ground. 3, 2, 1, reach up. Sit your hips back like you're sitting in a chair. Press into the ground to stand up tall. Release those arms. Let's do that again. Lift up, drop it down and back, lift up again, and reset. So we have 9 moves. Each move is 45 seconds long with 15 seconds in between. But if you at all need a longer break, you take a break whenever you want. What you want to think about is sitting your hips as far back as you can, keeping your chest up, chin is parallel to the ground. Let's do it one more time. And release. All right, you're going to have one foot forward. The other foot, you want to come out on an angle. You're going to reach one hand over your head, other hand is just in front of your leg, and you're going to push your hip out to the side as you lean out with your hips and back in. Let's do that together. So let's go into position with a triangle shape with our legs, and then you just push your hips out to the side and lift them up. And if you ever have trouble getting set up into position, remember these exercises are all done online, and the benefit to that is you can hit pause, you can rewind, you can do all the things that sets you up mentally and physically to succeed here. All right, we're going to do it one more time on this side. Shift your hips out and bring it up, and we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So 1 foot forward, 1 foot out on an angle. You take a nice big step. Reach your hand over your head, palm is in front of you. 3, 2, 1, push your hip out and come up. Try to keep your legs fairly straight as you push your hips out. And if you can, look up at your hand reaching towards the ceiling, opening up your chest. And we are now really working on our abs and our hips. We're going to switch it up. We're going to work on those legs again in just a few seconds. 20 seconds to go. So we don't need to be on the ground doing just crunches and sit-ups for our abdominals to work. This is very functional because we're moving in a way that our body is designed to move. Let's do it one more time. Awesome. All right, we're going to go into a lunge. So your feet are together. You take a nice wide stance back, and all you're going to do is drop your knee towards the floor and up, trying to make sure that your feet are not one behind the other. Keep a little distance. All right, let's go ahead and do that. Drop your back knee to the floor and come up tall. Now, if you find this is challenging on your knees or on your range of motion, you can hang onto a wall for balance support, and it also can help you come down with a little less pressure on the legs because you're supported with your upper body. And if you don't like it all together, you can go ahead and do something that feels better for you. So go into a squat or something that feels better for your knees. All right, let's just drop down one more time and bring it up and together. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. So take the other foot, nice big step back, tuck your hip forward a little bit, making sure that your heel and your toes aren't in line, that there's a nice big space. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Drop it down, press it up. And yes, your front leg is going to come up, forward a little but you don't want it to come all the way forward, right? You want to think about sinking down through that back leg so that the front knee does come forward a little bit, but it shouldn't exceed your toes too much. All right, let's go here for another 20 seconds. And then we are going to get down onto the floor. And we're going to start working our core. Still working our balance. We're going to repeat a move we did last week. All right, let's do it one last one. All right, so I want you to go ahead and get down onto your hands and your knees. And from here, all you're going to do is bring your right arm, left leg out, bring it in. Then you're going to do the same thing on the other side. All right, so let's go ahead. Hands are directly under your shoulders, chin away from your chest, and let's extend our right arm, left leg. Good, let's bring that in and switch it up. So now you have your left side, left arm, right leg. Bring it in, trying to keep your hips and shoulders square to the ground the entire time. And if you feel like you're super wobbly, keep your arms on the floor and just work on that leg. Find your balance through your hips and then come back down. All right, keep going here. Now the next exercise, you're going to have to flip yourself over. You're going to sit on your hips and we're going to work our abs a little bit differently. Right now, think about squeezing your glutes, tensing up near your lower back. Let's do it one last time. Perfect. All right, so now I want you to sit back onto your hips. I'm just going to move this a little further down. Okay, so sitting on your hips. We did this last week with the chair, but now you're on the ground. I want everybody to lean back a little bit. C-curl your spine so your shoulders are forward a little bit, chin's in. And I just want you to bring one knee in at a time. Your hands are just by your side for support. If you're feeling really good, you can take those arms off and work just the legs. All right, so when you're doing this, when you're driving your legs in, all the muscles in your belly button are working really hard, especially the muscles that hit below your belly button. All right, you're gonna lay down all the way on the ground for the next move. So let's keep it here. So 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, so now you're laying on your back. And we're going to do the exact opposite we did on our hands and knees. You're going to reach your right arm, left leg. You're going to bring them in. Then you're going to go left arm, right leg, bring it in. All right, so let's go ahead. Extend right arm, left leg, bring it in. Other side, left arm, right leg. So you always have opposite sides of your body reaching over and across your room from end to end. And back in. Now this is our last move where we are really challenging our body for muscular strength. The next move is a stretch. So keep your lower back pressed into the mat. Keep reaching and pulling in. And we have 15 seconds. So keep your head on the ground. Try to keep pressing your lower back. Ooh, I must have looked wrong. We have one more. And release. All right, I want you to place your feet on the floor. Hands out by your side. Drop your knees to one side. Eyes look over at the other side. Stretching through our core. Take a nice deep breath in and out. Good, let's do the opposite. Flip your knees to one side, eyes look over at the other. Nice long stretch through your core. Good. And let's reach those feet all the way at one end of your room. Hands go to the other. Nice long stretch through your core. One more time. That is awesome. All right. You can lay over on your side or come up however you feel is best. And you're done for today. Enjoy it. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you tomorrow.